time today. This is a time, this is a day to be remembered. This is your day. First things first, I want to say congratulations to all of you. You made it. Well done. Now, I have one bad news and one good news. Which one do you want to hear first?
The bad.
Let's go for the good news first. The good news is that despite all odds, despite all the assignments, the struggles, the sleepless nights, the hard work, you made it. You started and finished this journey into the world of design, and you should be happy about this. I need you to take a moment to acknowledge this, to be happy about this. This is good, and this will stay with you forever. Feels nice, right? Now, let's talk about the bad news. The bad news is that after 2 years of listening to me talking and talking and talking, you still have to listen to me a little bit more before you are completely free and you can go back to your life. But don't worry, I'll be quick. And what I want to talk about is something that brings me back to when I was a student like you, and I was sitting where you are sitting right now, feeling like you are feeling right now. The problem is that when I graduated, there was no speech. No one gave me any advice about what's next. No one told me anything. It was awful. They shook my hand and said, "Congratulations, good luck, that's the door." And I kind of feel a little bit ripped off. I really wanted a speech. So, after a long time, here I am to wish you what someone had told me back then when I was a student like you. And it's kind of funny for me to be where I am, because when I was a student like you, I had no idea that one day I would be doing this. In fact, when I was a student, I was graduating, I was a little bit worried because I didn't know what would happen next. Would I find a job? Would I be good enough? Did I actually learn something? I had no idea whatsoever. So, let's not waste time, and let me give you 3 advices that I wish someone shared with me a long time ago. Number 1, if you think you know everything, you will soon be in trouble. Let me explain. You should have the opposite attitude when you do something. You should always approach things as a beginner, open to learn new things, always curious, always eager to understand how things work. No matter what project you are working on, step back and say, "I don't know anything about this. I cannot take it for granted, so I need to learn more." If you have this kind of attitude, you will be surprised of how many things you didn't know. And this is based on my personal experience. People will like you more as well. Number 2, fail fast. Making mistakes is part of the game, and trust me, you can learn much more from a failure than from a success. So don't be afraid of making mistakes. If you're not making mistakes, you're not trying anything new. Which means that you will soon get bored of whatever you're doing. And the key here is to fail fast, to learn and repeat. Don't let a mistake stop you. A mistake is just part of the process. Learn from it and move on as fast as you can. I have 2 pages now. Number 3, just start somewhere. I see many people waiting for the right moment, the right person, the right client, and I see them sitting around doing nothing. All they are really doing is waiting. Nothing will be ever perfect in your life, so do yourself a favor. As soon as you have an idea, a project, a dream, a goal, look around you. Take whatever you have and just start somewhere. Take the first small step towards the goal, but please start. and then take the second small step, and the third, and so forth. This is the only way I know to really get things done. Now, I wanted to tell you something else about my times as a student, because there was something that I actually knew back then, and it is something I want to share with you today, and I hope it can help you to do the things that you want to do. It's something very simple, but at the same time extremely hard to do. Whenever you see an opportunity, whenever someone asks you to do something, whenever you want to try something but you feel scared or insecure, do never ever say the words, "I cannot do this." Whenever, in other words, don't limit yourself. Don't stop yourself before you try something. Instead, push yourself over the limit. Try things you've never done before. Do all you can to put yourself in uncomfortable places and see what happens. You will be surprised. You see, we live in a very competitive world. Out there are already so many things and people that will try to stop or limit you. They will tell you that you can do this or you can do that. That you're not good enough. Please, please, please don't be one of them. You must believe that you can do it. You must believe that in yourself and take any chance to learn and express yourself. And if you don't believe me, remember the mantra, fake it until you make it. It works, I guarantee you. Now, we're almost done. I look at you and I think, wow, this is an army of designers. Ready to change the world we live in, ready to come up with great ideas that will make our lives better. Ready to become successful and hopefully make a lot of money. Unfortunately, this is not true for all of you. But I know that some of you can do this. I know that sitting right in front of me today, there are people that can make a difference. So this is my last challenge for you, for all of you. This is my last assignment. So please take notes. My assignment is this. I want you to be that kind of designer, to be the best designer you can be. And your work starts now, in the real world. It's been my pleasure to be your Arjan, and I wish you more than luck. Thank you.